Hello, Spode. Are you ready to murder Andariel today?
Sure.
Sure, then let's go murder Andariel.
I mean, I don't know where that character is, but odds are you know.
Well, you've played this before. It's the last boss of Act 1. She's called Andariel.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to where different stuff was, so.
No, that's fine. Like, I have just this game more in memory.
I basically go, ooh, quest marker, nice, I'll go follow that.
Yeah, I tend to do the same thing with newer games. It's just that this game I have more history with, so that's why I remember. Yeah. But yeah, she's that's our main goal now. That's our last goal in Act 1, is just to find her.
There was a skeleton in a barrel.
Hmm?
There was a skeleton in a barrel.
Skeleton in the barrel.
Yes. The good old skeleton in a barrel trick.
Yeah. And it's the time where you get confused, because when you play it as a necromancer, then suddenly the skeletons there look the same as what you summon, so you never know what to hit.
Yeah.
So we're looking to get to J level 2. So if you find the way back up to like Cloister or something, then that's backwards.
Okay, so we want to go down.
Yeah, because now, since we've started a new game since last time, we've kind of reset our map. So now the only thing we see is from the waypoint.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that I'm a mage. I just went on dating things. Very violent spirit that I have that devours the corpses of skeletons, apparently. That's kind of fun. As you can see, there's a lot of blood on the floor. Like my dude just makes blood out of those skeletons pretty easily.
Sure, I can use some scrolls, I guess. So. Barrels!
Anybody home? Oh, his obsession with barrels.
I killed the barrel.
You killed the barrels. But I was saving to put some dwarves in them.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the next barrel is going to contain pickles or something.
Pickled. What would be the... If you had a barrel and you didn't know what was in the barrel, but you can have a barrel full of it, what would you most like to have a barrel full of? And don't say money. Nothing related to money. Just like, what would you like the barrel to be filled with? So don't say gold. Just like
that would have been my second answer.
No.
Like, I'd assume like a decent like, caveat would be it has to be food, for example.
It has to be not necessarily.
Or okay.
Just something that you're going to use or appreciate, not reselling on Craigslist or just money. Just something that you'd like. Oh yes, a barrel full of this. This would be great for me.
Well, I kind of already have a lot of it, but embroidery thread.
A barrel full of embroidery thread. That's a lot of embroidery thread.
Yes.
At least if it's like.
But there's so many different colors.
If it's like compacted as well.
Yeah. I already have a box full of embroidery thread, but still, it's quite expensive as a crafting thing to get. So just not needing to buy any more embroidery thread ever would still be kind of nice. And it doesn't go bad, so.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good answer. I'm still thinking about mine. I'm still thinking about mine. I said, I wonder, like, there's a lot of cool ideas I have. First idea that I had, but the thing is I'm not really that into the hobby right now, but a barrel full of miniature figures. Like just a bunch of fantasy stuff because they're so small, they're really expensive, but it could be so cool to have monsters and everything, just like different various miniature figures would be awesome. But not really into that hobby anymore, or currently have time for it. So it's like, yeah, but that wouldn't help me now. That would just be a cool thing that I would enjoy. So,
I mean, I guess my barrel could also have some fabric in it, in addition to the embroidery thread.
Oh yeah, but that's like a lot of different things. Mine would still be miniature figures. That's still one thing. They could look different, but that's still like that thing. So I would say that for if you said like paint, a barrel full of paints, various amounts of paint colors, I would accept that answer.
Well, it's still like embroidery utensils, like
no
supplies.
utensils are not allowed. Okay, if you could have 2 barrels, no. Like 1 hour later. Okay, let's say you had 5 barrels and 1 tent. What could you...
A barrel full of fabric would in general also be fine. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to have like a barrel full of there's a specific honey called Manuka honey, which is like super expensive, but really good for you. Like a barrel full of Manuka honey would be awesome as a lifetime supply, or just regular honey, to be honest.
Yeah.
If it didn't go bad, just like I got a barrel full of honey.
Yeah, I mean, honey basically
kilos.
doesn't go bad.
Yeah, I got 50 kilos of honey, so I'm good for a while.
I've got a feeling that a barrel full would be more than 50 kilos.
Oh, here it is. I guess so. At least the barrel sizes that we see here.
Yeah.
I leveled up.
Like barrels that are like big enough to fit an entire skeleton in them. I'd say that would be more than 50 kilos of honey.
Yes. Like 52.
No, my guess is like over 100, most likely.
Oh, that's, yeah, potentially a lot.
Because thinking of my fish tank, which was my bigger one that I used to have, was around 126, 25 liters, somewhere around there. At least that was the like listing volume. And yeah, that one, I'd say volume-wise was smaller than the types of barrels we see in here. So,
alright.
And honey is denser than water, so that would be heavier per amount of volume, so. Yeah. Pretty sure it would be more, but I don't know how much more exactly, because I don't actually know the exact volume of a barrel.
If there's any barrel experts listening to this video, please feel free to comment your dimensions, size, and mass.
Yes, if you like brew your own wine, how big are your barrels?
Yes, I wonder like that's what the BYOB means, isn't it? Bring your own barrel.
Yes.
Like in wine, that would be cool to have. Like if you had like a wine tasting club, and then you still state the invitation says still BYOB, but it's bring your own wine barrels. It's BYOB. It's for wine. That would be haha. Yes. But interestingly enough, I actually did on the topic of a barrel full of honey. I found one. No. So my mom had some gift cards at the store, and the grocery store that needed to be used, and she said like, let's use it for you. We had like tend to do some family shopping for them, but at this point I already kind of had my freezer full. I don't have a separate freezer, I just have my fridge freezer, and I already did buy more coffee at another sale earlier on, so I was like, this is a weird time for me to buy stuff for a gift card. But we gotta use it now. So it's like, okay. So I just bought like 5 bottles of honey, I think. And a lot of bacon and pepperoni and things that could like last a little bit in there. So just like, and Parmesan. So the amount of stuff that I got, I only got like dried or expensive stuff that could last for a while. So it was like interesting to see how expensive one small bag could be. I felt really posh in that moment. But yeah, so I just bought a bunch of honey. So that was awesome.
So I guess a different version of the barrel question would be, if you could just go to a grocery store and like get as many groceries as you want for free. Like, if the grocery store was like doing some sort of like prize.
Oh yeah, just
where,
fill the cart
as much
thing?
as you could fill in your shopping cart, and you get it for free.
Oh yeah, that thing.
What would you get?
If I could only pick one thing?
Like, just anything.
No, but like, could it be a mix of things? Or
Sure.
just one thing in the cart?
I'd say it could be a mix of things.
Then I'd just get, since it's filling a cart full, then I'd make sure that I get things that I tend to use on the regular but seems to be expensive. So, as I mentioned, like, things like maybe like ham, like Serrano, prosciutto things, and Parmesan. Those two things will be high on my list. Potentially with bacon, but I guess ham would be more expensive in that regard and small compared to the price. Yeah, I know that those two things would be fantastic for a lot of dinners in the future, so I would be very happy with that. Just those two, actually. But yeah, also, like, expensive honey, maybe, and possibly some tea or coffee, but coffee is not that valuable per volume of it, so... Yeah, I would say two main things would be Parmesan and some cured ham. And you?
I think I'd probably get a decent amount of spices, because those are always so expensive.
Yeah, true.
And stuff like dried fruit and nuts.
Okay. Yeah, nuts is good.
Other than that, not sure.
For me, like, I would like the spices, but recently I've been not making so much food on my own recently, so I buy a specific spice and like, well, this will be empty in 2 or 3 years, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like whatever it costs for the spice is like justified, mostly.
Yeah.
Ow.
I recently got some like specialty spices for making Christmas cookies.
Oh yeah.
Because I was making gingerbread from scratch.
You're dying to this guy. I am as well, by the
Yes,
way.
I know.
This guy was no joke. Okay, he's finally dead, but I'm still ouching.
There. Come on, stop hitting me. I'm busy with my inventory.
Yeah,
I'm
me
slow.
too. I'm gonna make it.
Oh, come
What I tend
on.
to do, if I feel like I'm close to dying. Oh, there were 2 uniques there. No wonder why we almost died. Whenever I feel like I might die, I just make a teleport. Because if you do die, then you can at least have a teleport to right where you died. Oh, I'm doing fine.
There, finally refilling the health potions that I have. But it's not many, and it's gone. Okay.
No! I have 5 HP left.
Okay.
Use the portal. I just made it.
Awesome, thanks. So...
They blew up when I killed the unique, so they had a cold explosion.
Right, I need to go back to my corpse to get my stuff back, right?
Yeah, it's over here.
Forgot that stuff. So...
But yeah, there were like 2 unique packs and both of them shot bullets at us, so that was why that went a little bit to the
Healing
shits.
potions, yes.
I am overburdened.
Ow. He's shooting me.
I don't actually need mana potions that much.
I do.
So I'll drop some of mine.
Minor ones are boring.
I have some light potions.
Oh, yeah.
There. Build up my belt. You're gonna have
Actually, I
these.
have a bunch of them myself, actually. I have my inventory full. I think I'm going to actually just go home for a second.
Fair enough.
Greetings!
Good day.
Good day! Finally, you say hello. Oh, bye! Poor Kane.
Yes?
Yeah, I mean, I should probably sell stuff as well. Might as well.
Might as well.
And my character isn't really that powerful, so... I can't really do that much stuff on my own anyway.
No, I don't feel like I do much. I just need to remember casting that spell, but I forget as well doing it. I found some charms, +3 and to strength and +4 to strength.
Found a decently expensive crossbow. That's nice.
Oh, sweet. That's what you're using, isn't
1,600.
it? Sweet.
No, I'm using a bow, not a crossbow.
Yeah, but they would still be the same skill tree, wouldn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's actually, like, not that fancy, I'd say. It's
Doesn't
just
it look that
expensive.
cool? Okay, you need to go with the looks then. Very
Well,
important that it looks the part.
let's see. Actual damage. Fine, actual damage is a lot better. Fine, I'll go with the new one. Where's my crossbow bolts?
Still using the enhanced club that I found.
Here, I have bolts at least. And I'll store my old bow just
Greetings.
because I want to. Not because I'll actually go back to it.
Ooh,
But...
There's a double belt in the shop. There's only one though, so too bad for you, Spider.
That's fine.
I'm actually going to do... No, should I imbue that one? I'm gonna imbue it. Okay, this is a moment. Going to imbue my belt. And good luck me. Imbued. An imp strap. So it's faster hit recovery, more defense, cold resist, lightning resist, poison length reduced by 25%. Repairs itself. Okay, so it's an okay one.
Impossible.
But it's nice to do, because if you get a double belt, so you get a whole new stack of potions in your belt, that's really nice. So
Yeah.
I like to gamble on getting a good belt that I don't need to think about exchanging for a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
Could have been cooler, but I guess it was a genuinely all-over belt. Don't like the word imp strap, though.
Okay.
All right, we've gone like everywhere without actually finding where to go. I guess we have to go up northwest.
My guess is over.
Yeah, so
This
it must be next to where we actually went down, which is going to be hilarious. Like we came in from just left of this place. Oh, ow, ow. Owie, ow.
Yeah.
This is not going well. I need to... Where's my funny little dudes?
Yeah,
So
we
I have-
don't
I
have
sh-
our companions anymore.
No, but they just keep on dying. Poor ladies. We're gonna get strong ones soon. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll help you soon. I just need to look up something.
Fine.
Oak Sage is the thing. Oak Sage. Oh, okay. I didn't hide... Oh, no, he is. F5? Oh, he is. He is up there. I thought I forgot to summon the spirit that increases our health percentage. But at least he's here now. Who is this? Sin tongue in here. I can't reach him. There. Let's get him. Now, what am I doing? Summoning 50 of my dude. I wonder why I can't hit him. There.
Yeah, your ball of fire touches him and he just disintegrates.
Yeah. That was super strong. Okay, where? Oh, no? Yes. Oh, I think we missed it. We missed it. I see where it is.
Okay.
On the map. Because I noticed the pattern, I think.
Ah.
I don't have it spotlighted on my map because I didn't see the exits potentially. So it should be over here. Here. Yeah, just one more step forward and there's the stairs. Ah, typical. So we were actually here pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
Put the jail level.
There it is. Oh, whoopsies. Clicks on it again.
Barrels.
Money.
Boots. Oh, my boots are bad. Let's check if these are good. Sure.
I'm actually going to check your boots.
Did you have so bad boots?
Because, fine. Yours are actually better than mine.
That was my old boots.
By 1 defense.
Okay.
But mine were also boots of dexterity, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly worse than yours.
It's so easy to forget certain
I have
slots
old
of
gear.
equipment. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, I feel like when I play this game, and even though I play this game a lot, it's just like, I always forget what I have on for, like, helmet, boots, and gloves. I tend to focus, like, on the main armor stuff and main stuff, but those are just like, I think that I probably picked up good stuff, and then I remember, like, no, I never really cared to check.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like J level 3. Then we're going to an inner cloister, I think. And then we have the last 4
Yeah, the new
underground stages.
crossbow's a lot better.
Nice. Do you feel useful now?
Slightly more useful, yes.
Nice. I'm kicking up some barrels of wine. Barrels of Parmesan. Cured ham. It's always cool to see those videos of when people like get a shopping cart full of whatever they can in a specific store. Like an electronics store. Like what do you pick up? Just like pick up all the fucking Mac laptops. I just go for reselling them.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Because you're not gonna pick TVs, are you? Like cart full of TVs. That's one TV. Maybe.
I mean, depending on the TV, it won't even fit on a cart.
Yeah, nowadays we're like I think like 60-inch TVs are a norm, I feel.
Yeah. Some TVs are just huge.
Yeah, I think mine is 65-inch. I don't even appreciate it anymore. Like you can be used to
You need a bigger
it.
TV.
No, but you're just so used to it. I remember when I got it, and I was like, wow, it's a big TV, man. But like after 3 months, and you're like,
Yeah.
it's my TV. That's it. Nothing special about it. It's a unique here with lightning. Who is he fighting? Oh, he's fighting the little vine. Ooh, a bardish.
I can't carry it.
No, both
carry
of us like
We're both
we try to
carrying too much
juggle.
stuff.
Who's he's still alive?
Yeah, it's difficult to see them when there's so many walls.
Yeah. Yeah, at least you can shoot past them. My thing just stops it there.
Come on. Stop running around so much. There.
Oh, required strength 40. I
am
like the
overburdened.
it's damage is 3 to 40. It's a big range. Would you do 3 damage or 40 damage? That's usually the thing they always do. That's the thing that they haven't. For some reason, we found this idea. You're actually blocking the door. I love it.
What?
Yeah, you stood in the
Sorry.
perfect spot where I couldn't go. So, like, let's see. Yes, I'm like behind you, like. But for some reason, in all like standardized role-playing systems, the flail weapon. That is just universally known as the weapon that can do anything from 1 damage to very high maximum damage. So in every game you'd see it do like 1 to 40 damage or 2 to 60. It's always like the lowest minimum and the very high maximum. And that's just flails, like Morningstar's weapon, those with multiple chains or 1 chain attached to them. For some reason that's just become the thing. I don't know why. I think they think that it's multiple balls of whatever they are, so they think like, oh, because they can either hit with 1 or every one of them, and then that's where they get that calculation in there. But since then, it's just become like the whatever.
Are you playing with the door?
Yes. No. No.
Okay.
Come in.
I'll just go this way.
No. Although there's 2 doors. No. No. No.
Aw.
So now we're at the next to the last waypoint.
Yes.
So we gotta go to the catacombs.
Yeah, but like my inventory is full, so
Yeah, let's go.
Kane first. There he
Stay
is.
a while and listen.
Do I keep that though? I kind of want to keep it because it could be fun.
Hello.
Fine. You know, I'm close to using that big axe anyway.
How useful is +10 to stamina?
To stamina, not really. How often do you run out of run points?
I don't think that is a super frequent thing for me, so
Yeah, it's only frequent if, like, in the beginning of the game, mostly, when you run around looking for waypoints when you don't have a lot of vitality points. Because stamina scales with vitality anyway, and you tend to get more of that as you go. So, like, come Act 2 and Act 3, you never really run out.
yeah.
So, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, and having freeze duration, it's not gonna help me much. Like, whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want, and I'm a devil. Skadooba.
There.
Wonder what I'll do. I really like my molten fireball thing, but I have a cool spell coming up called Volcano. So I'm gonna just casually summon a volcano if that's okay for the people around me.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want to randomly summon a volcano?
Yeah, why not? It sounds cool.
Okay. So, back to... there it is. Waypoint. Well, I probably should also repair my stuff, because otherwise I'll
Oh shit,
end
I
up
forgot.
not having anything left.
Same.
There.
There's another belt here now? Let's check.
Oh, and I'm also kind of
No.
low on bolts.
Pots?
Bolts.
Bolts, okay.
There. Bought some extra. I'll actually look at the weapons that are for sale, because I haven't really done that.
Yeah, there's no new belts either. I checked in. Did you know about the shop to the left?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the gambling guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I tend to, like, forget about him a lot. Since he's not tied into any quests, he's just there.
There. They got me some new armor.
Sweet. Like, mine is okay, but eventually, we'll see. Maybe the boss will drop something cool.
Yeah. There. That should be it.
Whee!
Also still need to level up, because I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah, there's always something to do.
Yes. This game keeps you so busy.
Stupid game in the business. You'd enjoy playing, there's a similar, like, this sort of a game, but as a party composition thing. Similar to, I guess, what you had with Arcanum, where you had more characters, but Dungeon Siege 1 is kind of like similar to this, but you can have a total of 8 party members with their own inventory and gearing. It just like, you just give up trying to gear everybody up. Because it's just, you know, it's too many slots to think about and remember. So one of them you have will have to end up with like the boots that you found 30 minutes into the gameplay. Because let's say it's let's say it's 8 characters and they have 8 slots. That's 64 different slots of gear that you need to check or remember that they have on them. So, plus all their inventories, which is mixed. So when you feel dumb, you can kind of just like reflect on, oh yeah, there's a lot of things actually I need to pay attention to. And also I'm just playing the game and battling, so that's also a thing. Not just doing inventory management.
Yeah.
There's Bone Ash over here. My bolt is really... If it hits though, it's good. But it's also very slow. That's a problem. If I get the ball to actually hit the monster, it seems to be good.
Having your health bar turn green means you're poisoned, right?
Poisoned, correct, yeah. It goes away.
Yeah, it did.
Depending on the strength, so Andariel has a very strong poison. So you're gonna get poisoned from Andariel, and it's gonna seem like you're gonna get to die. But the thing in poison in this game is that you can get to 1 HP. You cannot die from poison.
Okay.
So,
I mean, that's nice.
That's nice, but it also means that another hit, then you're gonna get killed, so... It's nice, and it's also...
Well, it's better than going down to 0.
It is much better than that. Which is also another more typical gaming decision. As I mentioned, the flail being like the typical weapon that does 1 to max damage. Poison in a lot of games. I've recently discovered, as I played lots more PC RPGs lately, that this is not as much the case, but most JRPGs, console RPGs, are like, if you get poisoned, you can only get to 1 HP. They will never like die from poison. Like, I think in like 80% of the games RPGs on console will have that agreement that poison gets you to 1 HP, but you cannot die from it. Yeah. It's also like a nice agreement because they also decided that if you're moving outside of combat in the overworld, you tend to take poison tick every time you move. So, of course, it's kind of annoying that you're not even fighting and then suddenly like, oh, I'm dead.
Meanwhile, I've recently been playing through the Ultima series.
Yeah.
And oh boy, poison in Ultima 3.
Is it lovely? Tell me about how it works. Okay, so how is it a pain?
So your characters get poisoned and then you need to heal that. They don't ever, like the poison doesn't wear off, ever.
Yeah, okay.
And if you're walking in the overworld, per step you lose 1 health point. So... And I'm pretty sure it goes below 0 if you let it.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. And, if you don't have a character who can heal poison, you need to pay 100 each to, get it healed professionally. So, that's 100 per character, which...
I'm guessing that's a lot in the beginning.
Yes. But even later on, like, the game doesn't really give you that much money.
Okay.
So, like, food is, 1 gold per ration. And, like, you need food to even be able to walk around. And the map is big. And you have 4 characters you need to keep fed. So
yeah, it's so interesting, like how rude and uncomfortable those early RPGs are, at least for PC. But like that's kind of before the console JRPGs kind of set their footing as well, because that was kind of like that was more the console RPGs were more like 91, 92, then it started to get long, and the Ultimate was like 1984, and then 5 and 6 and stuff, right? But yeah, like Might and Magic was a similar series that I played, and that's also like you have to bring foods to adventure, and also like if you get disease, you have to cure it at a temple. You can learn Cure Disease, but you have to find the spell, you have to be high enough level to learn the spell.
yeah.
And then you're high enough level to learn the spell, but then you realize that, well, I don't have a membership to learn the spell, so I need to find a way to get a membership, so I'm allowed to learn the spell. So there's so many, like, things in your way to even do the thing you want to do. And typically enough in those games as well, if you go to a church, like in the Pool of Radiance, a really old school PC RPG game, raising your character at the temple will just like be too expensive. So that person is goodbye. Reload or goodbye forever.
Yeah. But with some of those games, poison can be brutal.
Yeah, definitely. PC RPGs and early RPGs there have different rules. It's just funny how like we found different ways to like, no, this is that sort of an RPG, so it's not going to apply the same rule sets, even though the universe is the same. We have orcs, goblins, skeletons, everything, and we have axes, swords, and dingus dangus, but core system is always different depending on what you choose. Just like people choose Dungeons & Dragons and somebody choose a different role-playing system. It's hard to just not have goblins. Everybody has goblins, right?
Yes. Makes you wonder when people first came up with all those mythical creatures.
It is very interesting. I tried to I remember the one time I tried to look it up. It's been a while ago. I didn't do thorough research, so I've forgotten all about it. But looking up where the origins of an orc or a goblin, like where is like the birthplace. And I heard people say like, it could be Tolkien, but no, it's not a Tolkien. It's got to be much earlier than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's just fun how we agree, like we handshake, agree that this needs to be in the fantasy game. If you have a typical fantasy game like this, expect giant rats, goblins, orcs, what other things? Skeletons?
Yes.
Animated skeletons.
Giant spiders.
Giant spider. Speaking of. Perfect timing.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So there's like the specific things that are just like we don't even call them like generic anymore. It's kind of just like expected fantasy. There's a lot of times you get like the generic fantasy story, which is like, yeah, it's so standard and boring. But
Yeah.
if you always call everything like the Dringelhangs and the Skringy Dingis, and then you're just like too confused. Like what are all these things? Too many names suddenly for all the species. But then you see a goblin, like you know what a goblin is. You don't need to think or remember what that is, right? So I think it's also relating just some being easy on some aspects and still getting you into the setting. With having to call every single living being a different race or family or city and that.
Yeah, it's
So we
definitely
should
interesting how overall it ended up being kind of standardized to this extent.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, dragons.
Yeah.
Because
Dragons,
like we just
vampires,
agree.
werewolves, zombies.
Yeah.
Even those, like, but how has it become that standardized? That's
Yeah.
kind of strange.
For some reason, we just adore a type of thing. Oh, and a mace. Good luck.
Yeah.
These are boring. I'm going to go for little shop.
Do you want to use a mace? I don't know what
I can
weapon
look
you're
at
using.
it. Yeah, I'm just using whatever, to be honest. So.
Okay.
Because I don't think there's a specific druid's weapon. There's just a druid helmet. So I'm just using whatever I can that fits the bill.
Fair enough.
I'm even putting Kane out of a job. I'm not even caring to identify on him because I have enough identification scrolls on my own.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're always taking all the identification scrolls, so I need to use Kane. I have like one scroll.
Sorry. I'll keep them from now. I've maxed over my book. Sorry.
Yeah, I have exactly one scroll.
Sorry. You can't see it, but I'm red now.
But yeah, I mean, I can drop the mace and you can look at it.
Yeah, sure. I can sell them buy some identification scrolls.
There. Don't need any of this stuff.
Nah, I'll sell it. I'm guessing you're good on cash, right?
Yeah, I've got enough.
Yeah, so I'll just sell it on my own. So the next level is 18 where we get new stuff. It's going to be a level 15. So they're going to be a while.
And I'm adding to my gem collection
Yes, the chip gems.
that I really don't need.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you don't need the chip, but you can use the chip later for the Herodric Cube
Yeah.
to fuse them. It's just busy work. So,
Yes.
but I just like I just told myself that I just chip gems do not
I like my
exist.
shiny things.
Yes, I've for the longest time when I played this game just always picked up chip gems, but now I've grown up enough to say I don't care enough to do that.
Growing up is overrated.
Yeah. Shall we just keep going? I mean, it's gonna be a little extra long episode, but we can get to Andariel. We have 2 floors left.
Sure.
So we can just make it as an extended cut of Act 1.
Yes.
Feels like it's it's unfortunate to cut it at this point.
Would be a very short episode afterwards.
Yeah, or just weird, just like kill the boss after 10 minutes and then just wander around in Act 2 and just like, I don't know, fucking, I don't know what to do. So there's also a waypoint in this level.
Speaking of rings, since I just found 2, have you
I
found
can't.
any
Impossible.
whoopsies? My character ran out of crossbow bolts because I lost track.
Oh.
Oh, it is. Have you found a game that actually allows you to wear 10 rings instead of 2?
Oh, no, never 10. But I think I had a game, I can't remember what it was, but I think I had a game that was 2 rings on each hand.
Okay.
I think... Oh, was it though? I think so. Well, kind of. That's already Heroes of Might and Magic has that. They have 2 slots for each hand. So you can have... No, wait. Can you have more rings though? It's its shield. No, that's still 2 rings, I think. And another slots. But I think there was an RPG that I played that had 2 slots for rings. Speaking of, there's another ring. Oh. But I can't name it, so I can't tell for sure, but that's what popped into my mind. Because I remember like, wait, can you equip more rings? I'm like, yes, I can. That actually makes sense. Have you though? Have you
Yeah,
ever
I think
found
it's a bit strange that it's usually 2 rings.
one? We keep
maximum.
finding rings now. They just pop
Yeah.
up. Is Google listening? But Google doesn't have this game. Yeah, so you haven't encountered on the game either?
No.
Okay, so chat, if I say chat, you, viewer man, person, if you have encountered a game that has more than 2 rings to equip, then we would love to know.
Yay, I found a scroll of identify. I can identify both of the rings that I found.
What we should just do is that we should just exchange books, so I can just keep doing me, then you can just have a full book now. We can just do that, actually.
We
yeah.
can.
We can do that. Take my book. Give me your book. Oh, it's a Poe book. You're so edgy.
What?
No, it's just Edgar Allan Poe book that you gave me a different book. I was just this is the gag. Aha.
Energy. There. I'll just keep the rings for now.
This boulder is really doing its job. Look at all the items.
So many buttons to press. I keep on pressing the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm so excited, you know? I'm just glad I have a button. One button.
There.
2, it's okay.
And now I try and see if there are any bolts. I don't see any. How about you?
You know what? Since I got this game, I'm just gonna collect some bolts for you. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm Speedy McGonzalez on this.
I'll just try to not die in the meantime.
I can basically be, since I'm so familiar with the game system,
Yeah.
whenever you can just treat me as a servant. Oh, I need this, and I can like, oh, well, yes, miss, I will go collect it in due time. I'll be quick.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played the game once, so I'm a lot slower.
Yeah. I've played it. I don't know how many times I've played this. But that's like I mentioned, possibly not in this channel, but like I got mocked by my brothers by playing so much Diablo. It became a meme. It wasn't fun because it was kind of
now
bullying.
they're dropping bolts.
Huh? Oh, now you get.
Oh, now they're dropping bolts. Yeah.
It kind of became a meme with my brothers that they mocked me for playing Diablo because whenever they went into my room, like, oh, are you playing Diablo? Oh, I would never have guessed. They did that kind of a joke, which really annoyed me, to be honest. I was not happy.
Yeah.
And they did that when I was playing. I was into like finding arcade games and stuff to play, so I played a lot of weird early Nintendo and arcade games. And they were like, why are you playing this? What the hell is this weird game you're playing? And I was just curious to play all the games, you know? I was just happy to see a lot of stuff. And yeah, no, that was a wound from my childhood there. But yeah, it was a typical thing, like, oh my god, you're playing Diablo? Wow. Yes, I am. This is my happy place. Go away. Oh, I found the waypoint.
Nice. Does it automatically get the waypoint for both of us?
No.
Come on. Follow me. Follow me. Come on. Follow me.
You probably even know the buttons by now.
No, I was lucky actually. I pressed the first button there and I got it.
Okay. Because the different
actually
speech
learned-
stuff, like...
Yeah, I learned about those buttons much later. But this one.
Ooh, if I'm scrolling into mine.
Nice. Here it is.
Okay, thanks.
Good.
I mean, I should probably go back and sell things. Well, I still have room for like one item.
Yeah, I like keep half an inventory open, so it's not, I like room for like 2 or 3 items depending on what you pick up. It's not a lot of room.
I'll just pick up a random axe and go sell things. There.
Yeah, you can just, you can, whenever you're ready, I can just make a teleport.
Alright.
Greetings.
It's like, as soon as my boulder misses, I'm just useless.
I mean, I'll be back in a bit.
No, you just take your time. I'm perusing. While you're busy shopping, I'm here making content. No. I find that more often than not, people tend to, like, the thing we feel that we are not entertaining with, like inventory management and shopping, is actually when people actually, they tend to like it. Which you're actually fighting and doing that things. If it's not a boss fight, then it's whatever. Inventory management is curious to the viewer as well, like, oh, what's that? What's that thing? What's going on? Well, good price? Did we get good stuff?
Probably fine. Okay, I'm ready to come back.
Okay, so
Thanks. You're way too fast at doing things.
I'm using hotkeys. You know,
Yeah, I don't.
I've had F8 as my designated town portal key for 15 years. So I got
mean, fair enough.
it. Yeah, you don't need to feel bad. Just put it like that. I've had town portal scroll as that key since before you were born. Just one more floor now and we can say hello to Boss Lady.
Many buttons.
Bolts.
Yeah, as I said, now they're all dropping.
Yeah, it's so typical.
But
We
before,
talk
whenever
about
I
rings.
wanted to get bolts, couldn't see any.
We talk about rings, it drops like
Yep.
4 rings in a matter of 2 minutes.
Yep.
Ooh, nice breastplate. And then we talk about bolts, and then they drop like 3-4 bolts as well. Oh no. I got just enough strength to carry, or to use the new weapon that I have. And then I found a new armor, but that has +1 to strength, so I just de-equipped the weapon.
Oh no.
Just 1 off.
I mean, if you still have some points left, then you can just use those now.
No, I don't. And the funny thing is I have like 3 charms with me. That adds to strength. So if I ever sell those charms, then I'm even more off. Ooh, amulet. Oh, I lost all my identification scrolls. What happened?
What do you lose?
Huh?
What?
I lost all my identification scrolls. What happened?
Oh. I don't know.
What? Oh. Danger. Danger door. Have to wait like 2 seconds to cast a new bolt every time.
There.
Stang. I can't
Only
carry him.
restock my potion.
How good is this staff? Oh, nice. I mean, I don't know if cast rate matters to me, that's the thing. Because since I have to wait for the boulder to run anyway, I feel like I can't do anything with that. Ugh, I'm stuffed.
Meanwhile, I basically have an empty inventory.
Mine is not 1 slot available.
Okay.
Oh no. You know what? Screw cast rates. Stupid. Stupid cast rates. Actually gonna buy some scrolls of identification now. But it's good.
Now
like,
you want to buy them.
no, it's fine. Like, well, you know what to pick up to sell anyway. You get so much money, so it's like not a big deal. Oh, I'll buy a new belt. I found a double belt for you.
Nice.
Did you use the imbue thing? Could use it on that.
No. Haven't used it.
So you don't need to use it on the belt, but I just what I tend to like to do.
There. Nice. So much storage space.
Yes, now we got 4 more storage space to use. Oh, found the stairs. Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Just stuffing things into my belt.
Yeah, just stuffing it.
Okay. Stairs. Over here somewhere. Ah, nice.
So there's this first room that we just need to deal with. And just focus on clearing out this room.
Yeah. I'll focus on standing at the door.
Yeah, do that.
Because it means
Gut
I
drinker.
won't get attacked from all sides at the same time.
Just realize how disgusting it is to be called gut drinker. Like stomach acid drinker. Like.
Yeah.
But this game was dark. Like, that's one of the... Even though you can complain about many things in Diablo 3, about it being, like, different, like, how they developed the skill system and the gameplay system. But one other good argument was that how they just took a lot of the dark tones away from the series. Because Diablo 1 is spooky and scary and unforgiving, and Diablo 2 is also got this darkness and a lot of blood and gore.
Yeah.
And Diablo 3 kind of just made everything look more and more game. Just more, it felt more like a game, you know? Like, of course they do, but you know what I'm saying. It's press the funny buttons and the noises and clicks and bang bang boom boom. Yeah. That's why I call it Diablo
still
arcade
haven't
mode.
played Diablo 3, so.
Yeah.
One day I go around to it.
But I think you'll enjoy it because you have an open mind with the video games. Because the thing is, I don't hate it at all. I just treat it differently. As in, the best way for me to treat it is like, think of it as Diablo arcade mode. If I tell myself that I'm playing arcade mode Diablo, then that's fine. But I guess if you're just going for the normal story, because there's kind of two ways to play the game. It's called adventure mode, and then there's like this normal run through. But eventually you just do adventure mode to level up and grind your character. Because story would take too long, or it's not as fun in the long run. Okay, so I'm just gonna cast a talent portal here in case we fail a bit. Because now it's... And this is potentially
level up.
where things go bad.
So. Just seems like a good time to level up.
Yeah, it would be.
To hopefully not die quite as much.
Not quite as much. We'll just take a little bit of death. It's gonna pop in my rejuvenation potions. If you have those purple potions, it's very nice to have at this time because they instantly heal, of course.
Right.
So, specifically because Andariel is very good at poisoning very hard. We'll see though.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the devil, here's a rejuvenation potion.
Nice.
You need it. There she is.
Of course, going straight.
Yeah,
towards me.
straight for you. Had an agenda.
Yep.
Ow. Ow. Oh, that is some juicy poison damage.
Ow. Yep.
Yeah, good luck. Oh, she's low. They're both alive. That's impressive. We can do it.
Yeah. On.
Yes.
Got her.
Nice. Look at all the yellow. Look at all the not bows you drop. Can you look at the items? Yeah, not very much interesting for anything. I guess I'll look at the weapons and you can look at the armor.
This
Since
maiden
you
shall
wouldn't
inflict
be able to look at the
no
Sure.
anguish.
weapons anyway, I guess.
There.
This is a great victory indeed. Oh, the swords require
carry
dexterity. Ah. They weren't that good, unfortunately.
No. Still so many things I want to pick up.
Yes. But yeah, that was pretty good. That was a nice fight. We both stayed alive.
For the entire thing. First try.
Clap, 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 clap.
This is a
We done did it.
We done did the first act.
Yes.
So the only thing that would remain in your quest list would be quest 5, but that's the imbue, so it's actually done. You just choose when you do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'll just deal with my items. Since...
And now we can get
I still haven't identified them.
new good mercenaries in the next act. It's actually pretty nice when we get those new mercenaries in Act 2 and we both have one and we figure them just buy a little bit of a... Just buy them something to wield as arm weapon. They do a lot of damage. They're really good. And since we have 2 of them, it's gonna work wonders pretty fast.
Yeah.
Finally, we may
Yeah. Gonna go for the new armor.
Nice. Was it...
Faster hit recovery, life, and fire resist.
Okay. How much life was it?
+6.
That's nice.
Not as much defense as my current armor, but like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And it's yellow. That
Yeah,
warned
exactly.
something. And
Yeah,
we'd like
pretty.
colors in our inventory. Exactly. Okay. I think we should call it then. Complete an Act 1, and then we might just do an Act 2 in the future. We'll see.
Exactly.
GG.
Yes. We did manage to do Act 1. I only died once.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that was the only death.
Yeah, then today, yeah. That was fine. Those 2 were really strong. Those
Yeah.
there was 2 uniques and both of them shots. 2 unique packs with minions and both had bullets. So we both were like
And it was
struggling.
running out of potion.
Yeah. And I had, when he exploded, I had 5 HP or less because I had no HP left. So we almost both died there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, we
that was awesome.
managed to pull through, so.
We did. I had fun. I have fun so far, at least. So we'll see. We might do more. We might look. If you guys want more, please also feel free to spam numbers and letters in chat so that we know you're just really excited to see more.
Yeah, of course, in general, if you guys want to see more of something specific, letting us know is the best way to get that to happen, so.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Always. Like, we tend to listen. Because we don't have a big... We kind of have an idea of what we want to do, but also, like, we have so many things that we want to do for the channel, so as soon as we find, like, a road to go, that makes decisions easier, so.
Exactly. So. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And... yeah. See ya.
Bye. Oh.
Bye.
Bye.